kick it off then. Whoa. Gon' kick it off then. Whoa.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and you're watching ESPN The Network. I'm award-winning sports writer and creator of WTF2, where women talk football too. I'm also the author of When Football Season Turns You Into His Side Chick. It is the ultimate survival guide for relationships and households during football season, and it's available right now on Amazon.com. Now, the book has been loosely compared to Steve Harvey's Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, but in a football season type of context. And I greatly appreciate if you log on to Amazon.com. Please go out and show me some love and support, and I thank you in advance. My name is LaTasha Miles, aka Joan Madden, the Gridiron Goddess, and you're watching the first installment of The Milestone. And yes, that is affectionately titled after my last name of Miles. Nice little ring there. It's kind of cute, right? You like this girl? Cute in my baby boy voice. Anyway, speaking of milestones, I do want to send out a huge congratulations to the Denver Broncos, champions of Super Bowl 50, as they were triumphant over the Carolina Panthers 24-10 on February the 7th. Now, if you're expecting a big recap summary of the game, from me, you're not going to get it. That's not the purpose of the milestone. Now, what I'm going to focus on is the bigger picture. I think that with all the drama, all the build-up, the anticipation of the Super Bowl, just all of the subplots, the Peyton Manning stuff, the Cam Newton stuff, the stellar defenses, then the big pomp and circumstance that was the Super Bowl halftime show, all the bells and whistles, the Super Bowl commercials. I think we actually got caught up in that and really didn't realize, and that reality is setting in, that we ain't got no more football till September. Yes, 7 months without regular season football. Now, that may not sound like a long time, but let me break that down for you. That's like 29, 30 weeks, okay? Yeah, about 210 days, depending on when you watch this video. Do you know how many seasons and holidays? We're going to go through time change, all of that type of stuff in that 7 months. That's a long time, okay? So the purpose of the milestone, what we're going to do is we're going to help each other out here, okay? Help me help you. We're going to get through this season together. Now, typically the regular season, it takes forever to get here and it goes by really fast. We're going to reverse that this year, okay? We're going to make this off season go by really, really fast. You know, 2015, it was a very interesting and somewhat bizarre season, okay? But we made it through, you know. Shoot, we the real MVPs, okay? You know what I'm saying? And we saw the good, we saw the bad, and we saw the ugly. But you know what? Now that football season is over, I think we actually took that for granted. We're about to go on a long hiatus here of not having football season until September. You know, it's kind of making me break down the more and more I keep thinking about, oh my gosh, what I'm going to do, Lord? All that time without no football. Oh, look at me. That's how I'm feeling right now. That's me. Yep. I'm feeling. Football season just in, I'm already feeling. Look, yes, the No Sean Moreno, the real tears. Yeah, that's me. You know what? I can't. Whew. Sorry, I my emotional walls had crumbled there. I had a little minor setback, and I didn't want y'all to see me break down like that. But anyway, let's get back to the purpose of the milestone, okay? So again, I'm going to help you. You're going to help me. We're going to work this out and get through this off season together, okay? We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. It's for my hip hop heads. That little Jada kiss for you. You know what I'm saying? We gon' be all right. In my Kendrick Lamar voice, no doubt. Again, work with me here, people. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is she talking about? What are we going to do for the next 7 months to make it? You know, typically I would watch Martin reruns, and of course I'd have some of the other sports coming up. March Madness, NASCAR's kicking back off this month. You got MLB coming up in the spring, some golf, some tennis. NBA playoffs will be coming up within the next couple months. Yeah, I get all of that, but how are we going to keep the subject at hand with football to help us get through the 7-month hiatus? Well, for starters, let's go back to my book, When Football Season Turns You Into a Side Chick. And I know what you're thinking initially with the words football season in it. Why would I get this book and football season is over? Well, let me tell you something. This is the perfect time to get this book. You can use this as, it's like a training camp manual, okay? It's for preparation. It's to have you 100% USDA approved just in time for football season next year. Now look, fellas, don't get it twisted. This book is for you too. It's for your lady, but it's for you too. I did you a favor, okay? I got you covered. All the stuff that you've been wanting to tell her, it's in this book. At the end of the day, after you read my book, fellas, what you're going to say is, see, baby, this is what I've been trying to tell you all of this time. And your female counterpart in your relationship, she's going to be like, now I get it, babe. Why ain't you break it down to me like this? It took a female's perspective for me to really, really hone in on it and get it. Again, I got you covered. And plus, speaking of got you covered, the front cover is actually a metaphor for you guys. It's a scale. It's a balance of representing guys trying to balance your two loves, the love for the woman in your life and the love for football. See, I got you taken care of, and I even did something a little bit special on the back cover there. I'm offering 2 back covers. One is a little bit more conservative. I'm channeling my Lisa Ray there, with the white pants. Shout out to the gorgeous and beautiful Lisa Ray. Yeah, again, looking very conservative, very business oriented, very business detailed there. Looks like I might own some shares in a team or two. And then I have, I stepped out of my comfort zone on this one. A little bit more of a risque, flirtatious, eye candy, if you will, that type of cover there. I channeled Beyonce Super Bowl ad 2013. Yeah, a little bit more of a flirtatious cover there. And by the way, I did catch that football on the first take, in case you're wondering. Yeah, she can catch and throw a football in there. And Aaron calling audible. Be clear, don't let them heels fool you. So you got your 2 different covers. One is a little bit more for the weekday, and then you got your one that's the weekend version. But look, get either cover. Of course, I would love that you get both. But whatever you do, definitely go out on Amazon.com and purchase when football season turns you into his side chick, the ultimate survival guide for relationships and households during football season. All right? So that's phase 1 on how we're going to get through this 7-month hiatus together. The second part, here every week on the Milestone, we're going to talk about all the topics that are associated that lead up to football. Again, we have other sports that we could talk about, but we're going to neutralize this and keep it with football. Us here, all right? So we're going to talk about every and anything associated with football. And see, if you're like me, football is life, okay? Football is the alpha and the omega, the sunrise and the sunset. It is the homie, lover, friend. We're going to talk about the combine that's coming up. The draft will be coming up. There's huge free agents coming up for this season. We're going to talk about the impact they can have on other teams if they move, or they're going to have a franchise tag, whatever the case may be. There's 7 new coaches coming in this year. We're going to talk about how they're going to do. Lots of shifting with offensive and defensive coordinators in various organizations. How will those teams make the adjustments? What will Denver do next year? Okay, what will Carolina do once they get Kelvin Benjamin back? Let's see, will they be hoisting the trophy for Super Bowl 51? All of that, we're going to cover it here. We're going to talk about preseason as it gets closer. You name it, and it's associated with football, with pro football. We're going to talk about it here on the Milestone. And I'm going to reach out to you guys. I'm going to get your thoughts, your perspectives, because I care. And we're going to start it off. The main thing I'm trying to do on this episode is give you an intro on what the show is about. But I am going to ask for your opinion, all right? Vegas, they've already released who they think is the favorites to win Super Bowl 51. They've selected the Patriots, the Steelers, and the Seahawks. I want to know from you good people out there, do you agree with those picks, huh? Would you take one team out, replace it with another? Or all 3 teams, you agree with that? What would you do? I mean, are you going to replace all 3 of the teams? Like, they don't know what they're talking about. These are the guys that are going to win. And I want you to tell me why. And none of that, this is our year, my boys. Nah, none of that. We break stuff down, okay? If anybody knows me on Facebook, I'm under the name LaTasha Joan Madden Miles. Hit me up, okay? Reach out to me, send me a request. Every day I post an NFL question of the day, all right? And the answers, they're not generic at all. I don't tolerate that. We actually break stuff down. We analyze, and it gets very interesting. Anything associated, we talk about it. And that's how we're going to do it here on The Milestone. And I may even shout you out on a couple of episodes. Get your thoughts, get your perspectives. Talk to me. Let me get in your mind. Depending on how compelling your answers are, again, I will shout you out. I'm also going to do different things with like trivia. I may even have some gift cards for you guys. Yeah, don't sleep on it. We're going to work this 30 weeks out, okay? Trust and believe. You know, I may even have some special guests come by the studio. And look, be clear, this is a studio. Don't be fooled. You know, come on by the film cave, and we're going to talk about some things, all right? Again, all of this, 30 weeks, 7 months. Help me help you, okay? We're here. Remember the episode of Martin with Raj from What's Happening? He was Prince Uche. He got choked, and Martin saved his life. And Martin was like, Prince Uche, we're here. Yeah, that's us. We're going to work together here, good people, all right? So, again, I want to hear from you. Vegas has picked the Patriots, the Seahawks, and the Steelers as heavy favorites for Super Bowl 51. Let me know who you agree with and why, who you don't agree with, who would you replace, are all three teams right? Give me your thoughts, all right? And you can hit me up again on Facebook under LaTasha Joan Madden Miles. That's the one I prefer because no shade on social media sites, but you're a little bit more free on that. You're not so handcuffed to a certain amount of characters, and it's not just only posting pictures with a caption, that type of thing. But you can also hit me up on IG and on Twitter at she_SPN. That's she_SPN. I want to hear from you. All right, so don't let me down. Don't disappoint me. And you can also email me at womentalkfootball2. That's TOO. 2 as in also womentalkfootball2@gmail.com, and you can give me your responses there as well. Now, before we close, again, I just want to give you some background on the show, a little bit of an intro about me. I do want to clear up a misconception of my ethnicity. I'm actually mixed. Okay, I just want to clear it up. Looking at me on the exterior, you might think otherwise, and we won't discuss that because I'm going to clear it up for you right now. I'm actually mixed, okay? I'm mixed with First Lady Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Jamel Hill, and Beyonce, okay? Good grief. Yes, I'm definitely mixed. So, like I said, just let me wipe any misconception you might have had, all right? So, again, this is the first installment of the Milestone here on SPN, the network. And if you miss me throughout the week, who is this girl? You have more questions about me, log on to youtube.com and hit me up on my channel, which is SPN. Subscribe, and I have lots of things posted, including my live interviews on Fox, a promo video to my book, give you a little insight on what it's about, some of the other projects I've worked on, some of the career highlights, kind of like a resume, for lack of a better word, on film. You can also see my book release party, some highlights there. Very beautiful, great day, and I appreciate everyone's love and support again. And again, do not forget to log on to Amazon.com and purchase When Football Season Turns You Into His Side Chick, the ultimate survival guide for relationships and households during football season. Again, my name is LaTasha Miles, aka Joan Madden, the Gridiron Goddess. You're tuned into the Milestone right here on SPN, the network. I appreciate it, and I'm out. We'll see you next week.
Gon' kick it off then. Whoa. Gon' kick it off then. It ain't a game, kick it off then. Whoa. So gon' kick it off then. Huh? What we talking about, it goes deep. Something to watch, even from the nosebleeds. The fans been waiting, anticipating for the whole week. Cause we making moves and breaking news, no time for cold feet. Don't confuse, you know the rules and that we play to win. You ain't prepared to take it, then I let the games begin. A man's world, but the ladies gon' be taking it. Not a trophy or an arm piece, unless we talking Lombardi. What's up?